Have you ever pondered the idea of embodying Christ consciousness? What does it mean to truly live in alignment with the teachings of Christ and radiate compassion in every aspect of your life? Today, we dive deep into this profound concept and explore how you can attain this state of being. Many spiritual traditions speak of the idea of Christ consciousness, a state of enlightenment and divine consciousness that is exemplified by Jesus Christ himself. It is a state of being in which one embodies love, compassion, and forgiveness towards all beings, just as Christ did during his time on earth. In the teachings of the Bible, John 10 verse 30, Jesus proclaimed, "I and the Father are one," emphasizing the unity and oneness of all beings with the divine. This concept is echoed in many other texts, including the Book of Thoth and the Bhagavad Gita. Let's look at a passage from the Book of Thoth. In the beginning, there was only unity, a oneness that pervaded all of existence. The Book of Thoth, an ancient Egyptian text, teaches us the importance of balancing the mind, body, and spirit in order to attain higher levels of consciousness. The Book of Thoth speaks of the primordial unity that existed before the creation of the world, a state of oneness that is reflected in the teachings of Christ consciousness. To embody Christ consciousness is to recognize this oneness with all of creation and to live in harmony with it. The Bhagavad Gita, a sacred Hindu text, teaches us the importance of selflessness and service to others in order to cultivate a spiritual connection with the divine. Let's cut to a quote from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, "He who hates no creature, who is friendly and compassionate to all, who is free from attachment and egoism, balanced in pleasure and pain, and patient, the same in censure and praise, who is silent, content with anything, doesn't care for the result of his actions, and is free from envy, fear, and anxiety, is dear to me." The Bhagavad Gita emphasizes the qualities of a person who embodies Christ consciousness, such as love for all beings, compassion, selflessness, and detachment from the outcomes of their actions. It teaches us that to be dear to the divine, one must embody these virtues in their daily life. So how can one attain Christ consciousness? It begins with a shift in consciousness, a deep introspection and self-awareness that allows one to align with the divine within. Through practices such as meditation, prayer, and acts of service, one can cultivate the qualities of Christ consciousness within themselves. Let's look at a quote from Jesus in Matthew 22 verse 37, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." Jesus taught us to love God with all our being, to seek the divine within ourselves and in others. By cultivating a deep connection with the divine and living in accordance with its will, we can begin to embody Christ consciousness and radiate love and compassion in every aspect of our lives. In conclusion, to embody Christ consciousness is to recognize the divinity within ourselves and in all beings, to live in harmony with the oneness of creation, and to radiate love and compassion in every aspect of our lives. Through practices of self-awareness and spiritual growth, we can attain this state of enlightenment and truly live in alignment with the teachings of Christ. May we all strive towards embodying Christ consciousness in our daily lives. Remember, Christ conscious is not just a destination, it is a way of being. It is a state of mind, heart, and soul that is accessible to each and every one of us. So, embrace the divine within you, and let your light shine bright for all the world to see. I want to end with a quote from Thich Nhat Hanh, "Enlightenment is always there. Small enlightenment will bring great enlightenment." If you breathe in and are aware that you are alive, that you can touch the miracle of being alive, then that is a kind of enlightenment. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and embrace the beauty of Christ consciousness. Peace and love to all.